Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. Thank you so much for once again joining me. Not tea time today, it's car time. We're on the way to go do a production shoot, TV show, and it's about an hour and a half away from me. It's down in Fort Lauderdale. So I'm in Palm Beach, and it's a little bit of a trek, but before I get onto the highway, I just wanted to talk to you guys for a few minutes. I've been trying to do as many vlogs as possible to kind of get the number of videos per week up. I hope you guys are appreciating it. I hope you're enjoying it. So that's what I've been working on, and so far it's been doing pretty well. The numbers are coming up a little bit, which is always nice, and the feedback that I'm getting from you guys is also fantastic. So if there's anything that you want me to talk about, definitely in the comment area below this video or any of the other videos, put those thoughts, put those comments, put your, let's say, request for what I discuss. Any type of commentary you're looking for, any type of reviews, any extra information, help or whatnot. I read every single comment. Sometimes there's thousands, and I'll read every single one. So just bear in mind that when you're on this channel, if you put in any type of comment, I will be reading it and I will reply to about, I would say 98% of them. Almost everything I reply to. Man, this sun is crazy today. Crazy. But before I get all into it, I want to say that if you haven't downloaded any of my ebooks as of yet, go check them out. Go over to JCristina.com/books. Once again, JCristina.com/books. There's a few free ebooks that I've written over the years. Go and download them. 10 tips of making tack sharp images, which is very helpful. It doesn't matter if you're an amateur, pro-am, or a professional. You're going to glean something from that book. Also, how to create a digital Fort Knox, backing up your digital life. You'll find that there also. And that is the prologue of my physical book that you can find on Amazon or wherever else books are sold. Once again, pick it up. It's free. It's the prologue to my latest book. So today I just want to talk to you a little bit about something that just happened just about 15 minutes ago. Now, we've been talking about this for a while, and it's the Canon EOS R5C. And C stands for cinema. And I told you that this was going to happen for months and months and months. I predicted what was going to be in it, and we were pretty much rock solid on this one. Doesn't happen all the time. But this time, I got it. So the Canon EOS R5C is what I call a bridge camera that brings people from the Canon R5, the R series, into the C series. The C series is their cinema line, and it's all about video, period. So all of the C series end up having active cooling in them so that they can record forever, basically. Well, I'm going to get into all of the specs and everything that finally came out with this Canon EOS R5C in another video. But for now, I just wanted to say, as of today, it was officially announced. Wow. What's interesting I did see is that this camera is going to be kind of a cross between, I thought it was going to be like a C200, something like that. And my understanding it's like a C300 Mark II or C500 even. It's like crazy. Those cameras are like 10 grand. I mean, these are amazing. Now, the camera itself is going to be about $4,500. And if I remember correctly, I think I predicted that. $4,500 number, anywhere from 45 to 5 grand, I said. Sure enough, it's 4,500 bucks. So I think that's a perfect sweet spot in between the R series and the C series. So we'll see what ends up happening with it. Now, one of the other things that I wanted to tell you guys about is I've been getting questions about the PRT that I created, which is the photo reference tool, and what is it and how does it work and whatnot. Well, they were on back order for quite some time. Shortages on this and shortages on that. It's just a pain in the ass. Anyways, they are back. So if you don't know what it is or what it looks like this. I'm actually bringing a case of these to a small mom and pop down south because I'm going to be down there anyways. This is the PRT. This is what it looks like in the packaging. And once you take it out, it looks like this. So you have your gray card, you have your swatches, here you have your contrast things. And on the back side, this is what I created specifically for doing creative coloring. Basically, color grading after the fact. It doesn't matter if you are doing it through like a photo, like an image itself, or video. It works just the same. And the difference is if you click on these color swatches in post-production and use these swatches instead of using the gray card, what you can do then is either cool or warm an image, but it's done properly. Now, what does that mean? Basically, what that means is that instead of just warming an image by adding yellow, how many people do that? You know, you're the guy. You know. Instead of just adding yellow and everyone turns jaundiced, their eyes are yellow, their teeth are yellow, there, it's a hot wreck. What this will do is it will add yellow to warm or blue to cool, but they will also add the tints, so magenta and green, so that what ends up happening is you warm properly and you cool properly. People don't look like they have some type of kidney failure and they're jaundiced and everything is turning yellow. And if you're cooling something, they don't look like they are dead because their skin tone is basically blue at this point. So it takes into consideration, that's why I call it dual access, the yellow to the blue as well as the green to magenta. So you have the color and the tint, and it does it in proportion so that you end up with some really nice warming tones and some really nice cooling tones without them looking just absolutely gross. I created this card because me being a colorist, me being an artist, a fine artist, I went to school for commercial art, advertising design, art, and of course photography and videography. But I had a passion for fine art. Just simply using a gray card, neutralizing your scene, basically it just gives the scene no character. So you want to be able to warm the scene or cool the scene or whatever. So using this dual axis color control allows you to do it and do it, let's say, properly, in quotations, properly, but with, once again, in consideration of your yellow to the blue as well as your greens to magenta. Another thing that I want to tell you guys about was SpaceX. A lot of you have been very interested in the Starlink system that I'm currently using, which is cool. And, you know, I appreciate all the positive feedback on Starlink that I've gotten. There's a lot of you out there that do not have access to high-speed fiber connection. And they're either in a rural area or they just don't have fiber in their area at all, even if they are in the city. So Starlink is one of those things that Elon Musk came up with SpaceX, his company, that allows you to put like a small dish on your roof where it's got open skies. It can see the sky 100%. And then allows you to get high-speed internet access with very low latency. How it does it is basically it has, instead of in the old days, they would have satellites way up there in orbit and it would take forever for the information to come back and forth. And you'd end up with these just horrible latency, horrible millisecond times. When I was, my last video, I was talking about ping, pong, ping, pong. Basically, it was like ping, pong, ping. It was forever. So with Elon Musk's Starlink, it's not like that because they are low Earth orbiting satellites. So they're closer to Earth. The new system 2.0 is now coming online. Now what they've done differently is now they're going to be communicating satellite to satellite via lasers. So what you're doing here is you are now broadcasting at the speed of light, just like fiber, but you're doing it in space. So instead of having ground stations all over the place, what they can do is now relay from satellite to satellite to satellite and then go straight down to a ground station. You don't need as many at that point. Also, your communications are going to be faster and you'll be able to put more of these units up online because now you don't need as much of this communication back and forth. You can relay it all into one hub. So instead of having, let's say, 50 ground stations in a specific region, you might only need 5. And the reason being, once again, is all of those satellites in that entire region can communicate with each other through lasers once again at the speed of light, and then broadcast straight down onto only a few ground stations, or maybe even one damn ground station in an entire area. So that is really going to be able to exponentially grow Starlink, number one, and also it is going to increase our speeds. So Elon Musk's original idea with Starlink was to be able to provide not only internet throughout the entire globe, but be able to provide gigabit internet, basically the same speed type of internet that we're currently getting through fiber optics, which would be unfriggin' believable, unbelievable. If you're using Starlink, let me know in the comment area below this video. Also, if you want more information about Starlink, or you want more setups or how-tos, there's been a lot of people that have asked me for videos having to do with this, so I'll probably create them and then stick them in that Starlink playlist. So once again, for 2022, I'm going to be creating a lot more playlists. So you'll have the main vlog playlist. That vlog playlist will have everything. And then everything after that will be segregated. So you can go into, for example, my Life After Adobe Cutting the Cord series playlist, and you'll get all of Life After Adobe Cutting the Cord, alternatives to Adobe. Or you can go over to the Starlink playlist or whatever. So I'm going to really kind of do a lot more on the channel and just segregate it or separate it out so that you can go into a specific topic that you want to hear. And if you want to just hear all of my crap, you can just watch the main vlog or the vlog playlist and you'll get everything. So I hope this ends up being helpful. So I just want to say thank you guys so much for being here. Once again, in the comment area below this video, let me know your thoughts. Let me know how you feel. Let me know what is going on. Let me know anything that you want me to discuss, talk about, commentary you're looking for, how-tos, reviews, whatever it is. Let me know in the comment area below this video. Also, thumbs up the video if you find it even a little bit enjoyable, even a little bit. Give it a thumbs up, that would be helpful. Also, subscribe to the channel. If you have not subscribed to the channel as of yet, please do so. And click the little bell icon over here so when I go live or when a new video comes out, you will be notified of it immediately. So that's it, guys. I'm out of here. Many blessings to each and every one of you. Love you guys. We'll see you in the next one. Take care.